podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. 1,000,000% wearing the same gear as yesterday. The same TC Paintball hoodie, which Rick loves. Rick from TC Paintball. But I'm like, I don't even care. I'm warm. Who gives a rat's ass? I was just talking to my wife. I go, you know how rare it is that I actually wear pants? It's become just comfy clothes. I might as well be wearing pajamas. Are you a pajama or a pajama person? I have never been a pajama. But I think I could actually become a pajama person if convinced for the right payment. Okay. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. A daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week. From the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studios, where we do it. Venturing out today. First of all, let me just say this. I've been letting out Jackie's dog, Cece, for like 2.5 weeks. She's been getting her car fixed. So the dog needs to be let out. Typically, Justin would go home from his work. He doesn't work that far, but they're down to one car. So Jackie she drops Justin off of work, and then she goes way across town. So no to let the dog out. And Grandpa's got to let the dog out. So that's been my thing. And it's like when this ends, I think Wednesday is the last day that I have to let the dog out. I love the dog. The dog's fantastic. This is a dog I was telling you about that goes crazy when it sees other dogs. But I'm so used to it now. It's like the hour or so it takes to drive there, let the dog out, drive back. I'm going to have so much more time. I've incorporated it into my day. I've become institutionalized to do that job. But also part of today, I have to venture out with our beloved NFK. Actually, we have to venture out today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is, COVID/flu shot day. Kevin and I, no more beer for Kevin. The NFK and I will be the first two Michiganders to get the bivalent COVID shot. Nobody is getting this thing. And I'm telling you, we could very well have another spike if we're not careful. But I'm all about it. This will be my now 5th COVID shot. 5th. I kind of want it to be every other day that we get one. I that would make me happy. So we are headed out tomorrow to get COVID shots and flu shots. I'm all about it. I am team COVID shots. Put it in my body. I don't care how you do it. Get it in there. I want it. Give it to me. Today, though, we are headed out to get him measured for a suit. Literally, it's going to be like we go to the place, get measured for the suit. He gets the suit for Jackie's wedding, and he could, in theory, just take the suit and throw it in the garbage because he won't wear it again. Well, maybe he'd wear it again if there's like another reason to wear it. So I should be just ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing to say. So he's getting measured for the suit and going to buy a suit. Guy hasn't bought a suit in forever. I don't know if he's ever bought a suit, but we are headed to the, we're going to go to the Men's Warehouse. Now, I would go to this place. It's like a boutique not far from me. It's right across the street from Johnson's Carpet, One Floor and Home. All right. And, but it's like, it's super expensive. And I'm like, you don't need to pay that much money for this shit. So we're going to go there, Men's Warehouse, get a suit. The thing about Men's Warehouse is you go there, you get the damn suit, and they're going like, oh, my God. You know what you need, though, don't you? You need some accessories. How about this pocket square? Wouldn't you like these suspenders? oh, man, a bow tie would really tie this all in together. It's like, nah. It's like, when you buy a car and you get to that point where you're like, all right, this is the car I want. And they go, yeah. But, you also need us to spray the underside of the car to protect it from rust. Oh, and you also need this. And you need this extended warranty. And you need this. And you need that. It's like, nah, no, I don't. I don't need that. And they're like trying to make you, give you the impression that the second you get the car off the lot, if you don't have all this shit, the car is going to fall apart. Cufflinks. Sean writes, yes. Oh, my God. No, we don't need cufflinks. Thank you, though. So that's part of today. We are busy as can be. I've got an edition of Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer Trivia, as Dale will take on, for a $25 prize, we'll take on Brian C. Dude last week won the $75. So we're back to a starting jackpot of $25. Dale taking on Brian. Brian already said, if I win, I want that money to go for puppies. Puppies in a box. Harbor Humane. I'm like, well, that's very, very kind. In fact, we're going to talk about the puppies in a box right now because puppies in a box, that story has taken off. And okay, here's how you make a story, how a story takes off. First of all, happy ending. If puppies in a box resulted in 0 alive puppies in a box, then this is not something anybody wants to hear. But the puppies in a box are all okay. And now, good news. People magazine on board with the story Puppies in a Box. You a good puppy. You ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop. Bounce with it. Chris says if they ever find the POS that abandoned those puppies, there'll be a lynch mob. And you're not kidding, man. If you're the guy or the chick that decided to take puppies in a box and just toss them out into the elements on a cold, rainy, wet day, like, hello, baby. You better keep that shit to yourself. If no one knows that, you don't ever want to say, like, if you start to feel bad and you have a best friend, let's say you're some guy and you took the puppies in a box, don't stop, bounce with it, and put it out in the rain, and you're the only one that knows. For the love of God, don't tell anybody. Just chalk it up as a failure, decision-making on your part. Puppies are now fine. It all worked out. But don't tell anybody. Because if you tell even one person, you're going to get the Linda Tripp scenario. And that person is going to talk. And like a virus, it's going to spread. And the next thing you know, everyone's going to beat the shit out of you. You're going to be dead. Are you kidding me? You don't fuck with cats, babies, and dogs. Well, any animal for that matter, especially puppies. Puppies in a box. You took 8 puppies, took them away from their mommy. They're probably not even weaned. And just threw them in a box, you asshole. Oh, my God. Oh, fucking terrible. But now the story is, we talked about it on yesterday's show. I got the news firsthand from Harbor Humane. Allison at Harbor Humane, she reached out. She goes, you won't believe this. Some asshole put 8 puppies in a box, and the Ottawa County Sheriff, some good Samaritan saw the puppies in a box, called the sheriff. Sheriff brought the dogs to Harbor Humane. It was very kind. Good. Perfect. And they went ahead and tried to warm the puppies up. 2 of them were a little bit critical care, but They have been upgraded. Now, I just found this out. I've been checking with Allison regularly, saying, how are the puppies in a box? Don't stop, bound with it. And she said they are coming around. An army of volunteers for Harbor Humane foster dogs. All right, so that is great. Allison writes, our behavior manager was checking her puppy cam at work today, and they were playing with each other. So hopefully that means the one is feeling better. With the added attention after I found out about it on Sunday, and then we talked about it, somebody on Fox 17 saw the Harbor Humane Facebook page. Excuse me, I don't know what my problem is. Oh, God. Posted the story. Wood TVA got on. People Magazine on the website got on. That is good. That is good that the attention is out there. In a weird way, it has worked out positively. So all of these puppies are now okay. Someone asked, what type of puppies are they? We don't know. They look very fluffy. I'll say that. The way the markings lay out and the blend of the colors and the dark face, it appears some type of shepherd, German shepherd dog is involved. But no one knows. I think this is a new breed called box puppy. Harbor Humane is asking for donations to help cover the costs of caring for the puppies and for anyone with information on who may have abandoned the pets to reach out. You see, Harbor Humane, you don't know about this, but they've got an entire faction of commandos. So if anyone has information on who may have abandoned the pets, and you can provide that, they will dispatch the Harbor Humane commandos, who will then beat the shit out of whoever left the puppies in the rain. That is all a lie. I can't even hang on to that for any amount of time because it's so ridiculous. Meanwhile, in its Facebook post about the dumped puppies rescue, Harbor Humane Society reminded its community the shelter is there to help pet parents struggling to care for their animals. These dogs could very easily have been dropped off. If you were to go there to Harbor Humane, it says, hold on, don't just drop your box of puppies off here. Call this number and someone will help you. But some asshole is too stupid to do that and just left the puppies out in the elements. Those puppies in a box, don't stop, bound with it, are incredibly lucky that someone found them. I was watching a story, it might even have been in this, that said that if those puppies had to stay out the night, they would have died. It would have gotten cold enough, and they're wet. They would have been hypothermed, and they would have the body temperature would have fallen, and then they would not be bouncing in the box anymore. They'd be croaked in the box. Quote, we never want to see an animal abandoned and truly will never turn away a person or pet in a real emergency, even when we are bursting at the seams, Harbor Humane Society shared. The shelter also noted that the puppies rescued from the storm are not available for adoption since the canines are still recovering from their ordeal. They will be available eventually. They're only 4 weeks old, little buggers. Holy shit. Also, People Magazine was nice enough to point this out, and this is actually very good for Harbor Humane. According to Harbor Humane, this from people.com, the shelter is currently dealing with capacity issues as more animals come in and fewer are adopted. All right. At the beginning of this month, the organization noted on social media that they have 207 cats and 45 dogs on site and 160 cats and 45 dogs in foster care. Wow. for a total of 367 cats and 90 dogs. We just can't keep up. The nonprofit said in a Facebook post on November 2nd, we are facing the consequences of COVID, of surgery being halted early in the pandemic, and of vet practices having limited operations for the longest time. So it's weird because they did that on November 2nd. And then November 6th, I believe, the puppy dogs in a box, don't stop, bounce with it, emerged, which in a way has brought an unbelievable spotlight to Harbor Humane on a national level. All of the people that are covering the story, that's all very, very important. The more people that are aware of what's going on there, the more someone might be like, you know what? We could use a dog. Let's go there and adopt one. And that's all these people do there they live just to get pets taken care of and then get them into homes. So that is, in a way, these dogs in a box, the puppy dogs in a box, don't stop, bounce with it. They were like, all right, we'll be the ones to get wet, and in a weird way, we'll draw attention to Harbor Humane. It all ends up working out, and the dogs were like, we'll be uncomfortable for half a night, and they sure were, but now they're okay. So and it's crazy because Sunday, when I talked to Allison from Harbor Humane about these dogs before the story kind of became a viral story, I said, and this is a perfect opportunity. We should probably have a conversation because I know you have a lot of, you're bursting at the seams because I read the Facebook post, but it didn't register with me. Hey, maybe you should help them out. So I guess my point in all of this is if you want a kitty cat or you want a dog, this is the place to go. You can choose from one of 90 dogs. Oh, my God. And one of 367 cats. Yes. Numerous people saying, hey, Eric, it sounds like you should get some more pets. And it's like, I think I'm already breaking some type of HOA rules here with the 4 that I have. So unfortunately, no. I cannot take in any more pets. But what a damn story. My God. And I can just, now that the person who just pitched the box of dogs out onto the street north of Holland, Michigan, I can't even imagine what type of accommodations are being set up for you in hell right now. My only hope is that someone. No, there is no unless you're just incredibly stupid. Unless you're just so dumb. My God. Man, somebody needs to get their ass kicked. If the person comes forward to Harbor Humane and says, all right, this is me. And in order to pay a penance, I'm going to let anybody pay $100 to Harbor Humane to punch me in the stomach for a whole day of stomach punching. Would that help you out? Yes. Okay, great. Let's do it. Jesus. Cannot imagine what I'm trying to put myself and understand what's going on in the mindset of someone who would do something so horrible. And I can't quite wrap my brain around it. What the fuck? All right. I promised myself I'm going to stay on time today. So I want to remind you folks that are watching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube that in order for you to see the full show, you must go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Go there right now, and you can see the rest of today's show if you want to catch it live. But if you're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now, I got to cut the cord because the idea is I'm like, oh, yeah, here's this show. It starts every day at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, you can only see a little bit of it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The rest of it live, uninterrupted, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. 2 ways you can do this. Either download the Twitch app, search Eric Zane Live, all one word, and then watch to your heart's content. Follow the page, subscribe to the page, give yourself a fancy little username so you can contribute with the comments. That's fine. Or on your desktop or laptop, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Thank you, though, for enjoying this while you could.